Alright, Shalom.
Shalom.
We the real Hebrew Israelites. We come out every week to prophesy the downfall of this kingdom, America, which is called the daughter of Babylon in the Bible, and to teach you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you're the Lord's chosen people, the 12 tribes of Israel, and we want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai Ba'ashim Kudash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of great millstone camps for teaching us the truth of the Bible, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect scattered around the world. Shalom. And brother's going to go into a lesson.
Shalom. And today I wanted to speak about a Hebrew servant, you know? And because when you think about a servant, you know, it's someone that serves you, and you, let's say if you're a king, right? And you know you're gonna need help. So someone to help you around. Well, like, you know how even Esau himself, or the Edomites though, they got servants too, but they call them butlers, maids. You know, Esau, what is different, what's it called? Different bywords and shit though. But a servant just means someone you serve, and that's it. You know, because we're servants of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. And there's nothing wrong with that, you know what I mean? Yeah, but I feel like, Esau doesn't want to use that word servant because it's close related to slave. So, you know, he has to use some different type of bywords though in order for not to sound so, like, how would they say, vulgar though, you know? So he has to say, oh no, these are butlers, these are my maids though. But it's all the same. They're still servants because they're serving you, you know? So there's nothing wrong having a servant, especially if you're someone that has money though. You know what I mean? Because our people, you know, the Hebrew Israelites had servants too back then. And there was nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? But there's, you know, having a servant too is a law too, where you have to give them a 7 years release though. So can you go to the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 15, verse 12, read down to like 15, start at 12. Because let's say let's say you have someone, right? And you be like, this is my servant. Some people will look at you like, what? Like, that's, you know, racist, or that's not right. Why is he your servant? Because they kind of close related to a slave though, you know? But here's Esau, right? Having all this money and all this land. And you know what I mean? He has butlers and maids or whatever the case be, yard work. You know, even Jose that does the lawn, he's a servant to Esau, man. You know, oh, that's just my yard worker. Oh, that's just the guy that picks the fruit. You know? But it's all the same shit. It goes down to being a servant, man. So whenever you're ready, brother.
This is Deuteronomy 15 and 12. And if thy brother, an Hebrew man,
see, a Hebrew man though,
or an Hebrew woman, be sold unto thee and serve thee 6 years, then in the 7th year thou shalt let him go free from thee.
Yeah, and that's the thing, right? So you pay amount of money to either a woman or a man, right? Hebrew, and they serve you for 6 years. But in that 7th year, you gotta let them go. You know? You can't keep them. Nah, I'm gonna keep you another 20 years. That's not right, man. Because you guys went to an agreement that it's the law. You know, it's the law that you gotta release them in the 7th year. You know? So you can't just be like, nah, I like the way he works. I like everything about this and that about him. So therefore, I'm gonna keep him another 3 years, 2 years. It's kind of like Esau at the work, right? You're working for Esau, and like, hey, when am I gonna get that promotion? Oh, we're still waiting on that though. Give her like another year. And you know, you're a Jake, right? Trying to get that promotion and shit at work though. But you know, Esau keeps telling you, oh, next month or next year, next month, next 6 months though. And you're like, man, what the fuck, man? You know? That's not right. Especially, let's say if you're a good worker though. But in this case, if you're like a good worker or not a bad worker though, it's the law that they gotta release you in the 7th year. You know what I mean? It don't matter if you're a good worker or a bad worker though. You know, it's the law. You know, and also in that chapter, it's a thing called the Lord's release, where someone owes you money and they can't pay you back though, and it's been already like 7 years. You know, he doesn't have to pay you though, especially if he's a brother. You know, but Esau has this thing where it's called a debt though. You know, you could owe a fucking let's say you take a book from the library, right? It could be 20 years, 30 years that you're a kid and you forgot to return it back. That shit will still pop out, man, your record. Hey, you didn't return this fucking book back. Motherfucking book that costs like $5 to $10. You know what I mean? So can you keep reading? Oh, you got something to say, brother?
Two, like back in the time of Pharaoh, that's why Moses said, "Let my people go," because all those years of slavery, it was already time to let them go.
Yeah, I was gonna get to that too. Oh, can you keep reading the verse 13?
Deuteronomy 15 and 13. And when thou sendest him out free from thee, thou shalt not let him go away empty.
Yeah, man. So he worked for you, or she worked for you, though. You're not supposed to, let him out empty like that, man. Because especially if he's like someone as like a brother or anything to do with the matter, as your people, man. You're not gonna send them like, all right, man, your year's up. Get the fuck out of here. Like, can I at least have like a sheep, or can I at least have a horse or some shekels or something, though? Nah, get the fuck out of here. You already served your time right here working for me. That's not right, man. Even the prisoners, man. They gave it, when they get out of prison, they give up enough money to buy a bus ticket or some shit. So you gotta give something, you know what I mean? So can you get the next verse, Baba Kasha?
Deuteronomy 15 and 14.
Yeah.
Thou shalt furnish him liberally out of thy flock.
Yeah. Gave him some flock,
Yeah, because like when you sometimes when you rent like an apartment, it'll come already furnished.
Yeah.
That's what it means by furnished. Like it's already set up.
Set ready for you, but yeah, furnished though. And the thing about it too is, because even when you rent an apartment, right, you still gotta give a down payment though. Well, not down payment, but what's that called? When you pay them, and then top of that, you gotta pay the rent. So therefore, like you live in an apartment for many years though, and something gets broken, and they don't give you back that deposit. I think it's called a deposit. So whatever broke though, they take it out of that money deposit that you give them though. You know what I mean? So you're gonna pay a deposit, and then you're gonna pay that rent too. So that shit better be furnished though. You know what I mean? Because it's not only you paying for first month rent though, you also gotta pay the deposit though. Whatever it's called, the deposit though. So it's like it better be fucking furnished. That's why they have it ready like that when you move into a new apartment or something. You know what I mean? Because you're paying that much though, motherfucker better come with a jacuzzi or some shit. Cause damn, man. Because even the deposits, man, you pay like almost as much amount of your rent. You know?
Because it's only fair that you put a deposit, because it's only fair that once you move in, it's clean, and once you move out, it's clean.
Yeah, exactly. And they give it back to you. If nothing's broken, they give you back the deposit when you move out.
Yeah.
So it's only right. Can you get the 15?
So, thou shalt furnish him liberally out of thy flock, and out of thy floor, and out of thy winepress, of that wherewith Yahweh Bashim Shai thy power hath blessed thee, thou shalt give unto him.
Yeah, so you have to, man. Like, you want to leave him out in the cold like that.
Even out of the winepress, give him some wine.
Yeah. You see?
Because I think the scriptures say wine makes you joyful or something like
Rejoice
that.
or something like that?
Yeah, something like that. Salakia.
Well, it's kind of like even these jakes that go to these clubs, right? The clubs or something. They be like, hey, man, give my boy over here a bottle of some champagne. So it's like kind of like a, you know what I'm saying? Like a good greeting or something, though. You know what I mean? Like, give him some, I forgot that expensive champagne.
It's like they say, it's on the house.
Yeah. Hey, give him 2 shots. It's on me. You know what I mean? So it's only right, So that's the thing about it, though. So you cannot take advantage of that law, though. But if you're talking about Esau, oh, man, Esau's something else, man. You know what I mean? Esau's something else. But even back then, our people were still wicked. Okay, now, can you jump into the book of Jeremiah, chapter 34, verse 13? Because even back then, bro, like our people were still taking advantage of our own people. And it's strictly that the Most High gave the law to Moses to give to our people so they could go by it, though, man. Like literally, though. It's for you to go by the law, but it's only for the Israelites, though. Because like the Most High sees these other heathens as dogs, though. So what does a dog do? A dog's gonna do what he's gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So what do you expect? But the laws give it to Yasharallah, man. But even back then, like I said, there was wicked niggas back then, and there's still wicked niggas now. Nothing new under the sun, though. So whenever you're ready, bro.
Jeremiah 34 and 13. Thus saith Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, the power of Israel. I made a covenant with your fathers in the day that I brought them forth out of the land of Egypt.
What I was just talking about. Yeah. Can you keep reading?
Out of the house of bondmen, saying, at the end of 7 years, let ye go every man his brother a Hebrew.
See, so this is already past the Deuteronomy, right? So he just saying what Moses is saying, in the book of Deuteronomy. So can you keep reading, Baba Kasha?
Which hath been sold unto thee, and when he hath served thee 6 years, thou shalt let him go free from thee. But your fathers hearkened not unto me, neither inclined their ear.
Yeah, see, so they weren't listening though. They were just doing what the hell they wanted to do, man. And I believe the next verse will tell you like what the hell they were doing though. These jakes back then. 16, yeah.
And Jeremiah 34, and this is 15. And ye were now turned, and had gone, and had done right in my sight, in proclaiming liberty, every man to his neighbor.
Yeah, so they were doing right though, right? But then what happened was they just were like, nah, we want our servants back though. So they got them back though. You know what I mean? So that they started going good at first though, but then they got them back though. But the servants that were serving them back then, they already did their 6 years though. So they were like, oh, let's get them back though. You know what I mean? Let's get them back though. But that was unrighteous though. So that's what he was talking about. That you were doing good though, but then all of a sudden you didn't listen no more. And then the servants that were serving you, you got them back this shit though to serve you even more, even though they did the 6 years though. You know what I mean? So our people, man, they'll do. This is the thing about Israel, man. They'll be doing good for a little bit, and then they start fucking it up. Example, Book of Judges. They were fucking up. They always needed like a leader, man. You know what I mean? Always, man. Our people always need a leader though, no matter what. Shit, even in the drug trade or even in the gangs and shit, they always need a leader too, man. They always got a fucking Jake leader right there, man. Even when it comes to wickedness and shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing about it though, man. So our people back then were fucking up, man, too. You know? But that's the thing about it though, man. So they were doing good, and then they were like, nah, you know what? Nah, come back though. And that's not right. You did your time though, and then afterwards you should be good. You should can't be like, hey, throw a warrant out for you though. Like, hey, you know what? You served me though. Okay, cool, come back. It's like with Jake though, right? That go to prison, they do like 10 years, whatever. It's not like they could just get a job quick. They still gotta call in for the parole, and they gotta be either if they're on the ankle monitor, they gotta go back to their house. They can't even go out. They gotta do drug tests and shit. They can't even get a job because they got a fucking 2 felonies and shit though. You know what I mean? They can't even leave Jake alone, man. But that's the way it is, man, with this fucking devil, man. You know what I mean? Here you are, doing right though. You know what I'm saying though? And I'm gonna speak to myself too. Like almost 10 years ago, I got caught up in the mix of that shit. But I never got arrested, man. That was the only time I got arrested, booked in, checked, and all that shit though. But I've been doing good, man. I never got arrested after that. I was on that probation shit. But then, what? I tried to get a job and shit. I remember the first 3 years, man. Yeah, those 3 years too, I was on probation. I couldn't get a fucking job, man. I was struggling. But now, as times went by, they kind of take it easy on me when my record doesn't pop out as much though. But every once in a while, it does, man. Like record will pop out, like, oh, you got a felony. You know what I'm saying? Esau will never get done with you, man. It's like that's a video. Esau can't let go. You know what I mean? They always has to fucking be there to remind you, though, man. Oh, you did this 20 years ago? Oh, I don't know. That's gonna nigga. That was 20 years ago. Come on now. So now can you go to the book of Genesis, chapter 29, verse 26?
And then in Jeremiah, it said, proclaiming liberty. And that's what real liberty is being free. Not the Statue of Liberty,
Yeah,
yeah, that's not real freedom,
Like you look at that bitch and, oh, I'm free. Like I'm here, I'm free. Hell no, you ain't fucking free.
What did you say?
Oh, Genesis chapter 29, verse 26. Yep. And see, this is even back then in the book of Genesis, man. They're just going to talk about Jacob, though. because even Jacob too did his time. But we'll read the story.
Genesis 29 and 26. And Laban said, it must not be so done in our country to give the younger before the firstborn.
So what happened was Jacob worked 7 years for the younger sister, I mean. But what happened was Laban told him, oh, no, you get the oldest first, though. You don't get the youngest, the second youngest, you get the oldest. So Jacob was like, what the hell? Like, I worked them 7 years to get, was it Rachel, right? He wanted to get Rachel, right? I believe he wanted to get Rachel, right? But he got Leah.
I think so.
Yeah, so he worked them 7 years thinking that he was going to get Rachel. But that's when Laban said, oh, no, you get the oldest first, though. So can you keep reading, Baba Kasha?
So it said, to give the younger before the firstborn, fulfill her week, and we will give thee this also for the service, which thou shalt serve with me yet 7 other years.
So not only did he just did 7 years, but he had to do another 7 years to get Rachel, though. Think about it, you know? So he's like, it's only right, though. So, man, Rachel must have been, she must have been, beautiful. You know, you got to think about it. Jacob worked 14 years to get this woman. You know what I mean? She must have been, even it tells you in the scriptures, though, like, yeah, Leah was fair too and everything, but Rachel, she was the dime piece, though. So she must have been a real dime piece if Jacob had to work 14 years for her. But what I'm trying to get at, though, is Jacob worked 7 years, though, and he got what he was told that he was going to get. You know what I'm saying? Can you keep reading?
And Jacob did so and fulfilled her week, and he gave him Rachel his daughter and to wife also.
See, so he got Rachel, but he had to literally work them 14 years. But you see, that's the thing about it, though, man. That he had to work though 14 years, but Laban was a man of his word, a man of a word, though. You know, it wasn't like, nah, you can't take my daughter no more. Like, what do you mean? I just worked another 7 years. Now, you know, this is Esau. Esau does the opposite, man. Esau will tell you, you work for our company for 5 years, serve us for 5 years, you'll definitely become a manager or something. 5 years go by, 6 years, 7 years, you don't go fucking nowhere, man. See, that's how Esau fucking works, though. But at least our people, man, were the bond, though, man. Because even that story about those people that lived far, but they told, I believe it was Joshua, that they didn't, though. But they already had made a vow to them saying that we won't kill you, though. So guess what? What did Joshua and them did? They made them servants, though. You know? Like, we took a vow not to kill you guys. Fuck, all right? And you guys lied to us. But you know what? You're going to be our servants, though. And they didn't treat them like shit. And I don't believe they treat them like shit. But they had them out there working hard, though. You know what I mean? And Joshua could have easily said, hey, let's kill him. But nah, he said he made a vow to them, though. So therefore, he went by it, though. Even tells you in the scriptures that if you're going to make a vow and not go by it, then don't make it at all. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it is, man. So 7 years, man. Completion year, though. So, but you, like I said, now I'm gonna, talk about Esau, how he did to our people, though. You know what I mean? What Esau did to our people, though. You know, the Most High used these heathen to fucking can you get a Bible shot, Zechariah 1 and 15, chapter 1, verse 15? Because that's the thing about it, man. When these heathens get us, would get Yasharala, man, they'll treat us like shit, man. You know what I mean? They'll treat us like shit because they didn't give a fuck about it. Even to this day, they treat us like shit. You know, Jake Big getting shot up by the cops and shit, though, man. You know what I mean, though? But that's the thing, though. But that's all comes from the Most High, though. Whenever you're ready, brother.
Zechariah 1 and 15, and I am very sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease.
Yeah, because they took it in the next level, man. These heathens, look what the what's that called, the Atlantic slave trade. Look what they did with Jake, man, the Southern Kingdom. Fuck, man. That's why the Most High was displeased, though, because what the fuck you guys were doing, man. Yeah, the Most High said do what you gotta do, though, but there's a reason behind it, though, man. You know, either back then it was the house Negro or the field Negro. The field Negro hated the house Negro because he was trying to be like that pappy fucking Edomite over there. You know what I mean? But that's the thing about it, man. So Esau, man, will take that shit to the next level, especially Esau, man. And the Most High don't deal with these other heathens, though. They see them as dogs and shit, though. You know what I mean, though? So that's the thing about it, man. So we are under a captivity, though. We are, though. Because we can't just call off a day that's the Shabbat. Esau will look at you and be like, it's a Tuesday. You gotta work. It's a Tuesday. I don't care about your Shabbat, man. It's a Tuesday. You gotta work, though. You still gotta come into work, though. Randy is not gonna come into work for you, buddy. That's what Esau will fucking tell you, though. Randy is not gonna come in to work for you, buddy. You gotta come. You're scheduled to work this day. You know what I'm saying, though? So serving these Edomites, though, it makes you go off, man, too, man. That's why we're under grace, though. You can't say we're grace already happened, though. Nah, we're literally under grace right now. You know what I mean? That dude must be hot, though, man. I heard those trucks don't even got AC, bro. And the mouse trucks, too, huh?
You got the window down.
Yeah. See? And that's what happens when you serve fucking Esau. Here's these UPS workers, right? And this mailman. Don't got AC in their trucks, though. And it'd be like 100 degrees. And then the thing about it, bro, they make these UPS drivers work these thick-ass cotton brown color. Bro, that's unrighteous, man. Last year, Jake that worked for Amazon died, though. Because he didn't have enough water in his body, though. He just died in his truck, in his Amazon truck. That's what happens when you get to serve these Edomites, man. You know what I mean? But like I said, there's a reason behind all that, though. So now can you jump into the book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 6 to 7? You know what you do. Yeah, Bible shop. If you can read that one. Yeah, man. These fucking Edomites, man, they're pieces of shit, though, man. They really are pieces of shit. Because that's what all they do, man. Serve them no matter what, though. Serve them no matter what. I don't give a shit. You're sick, though. I don't give a shit if you don't got AC in your fucking truck, though, and it's 110. I don't give a shit, man. Whatever.
Alright, this is Baruch 4 and 6. Ye were sold to the nations.
That's talking about Israelites.
Not for your destruction, but because ye moved the Most High to wrath.
Yeah, because you weren't following the statutes, commandments of Yahweh Shema Shai. So therefore, he said, because you're not doing that shit, I'm going to sell you to your enemies. And that was a curse in the Deuteronomy 28. Talking about that stranger, it's talking about the heathen, man. You were sold to your enemies because you weren't following the statute, commandments of Yahweh Shema Shai. So that's the punishment. This is our punishment. And we're still feeling it to this day. This is literally our punishment, man. You know what I mean? So it sucks, though, but we know what it is, man. We understand now, though. Look, you got Issachar working the hard job, bro. Right? The wood, because they're building a Panda Express next to us over here. And you got Issachar working in the heat, man. You know what I mean? Picking up wood, digging shit up. But you know what? Once it's done, these Edomites with the Edomite with the tie is gonna walk over there and be like, all right, Jose, you did a good job, Jose. I like the way you put up that wall right there, Jose. And these Edomites with the tie and shit, they're gonna walk and say, okay, that's it, with the clipboard, man. Check, and that's it, and then they go home. While you got Issachar over here working fucking 9 to 10 hours, working hard in the fucking hot sun and shit. And getting paid what, 18 bucks an hour? While these Edomite walks over there and gets paid fucking 30, 40? Come on, man, you know what I mean? So this is literally our slavery, man, our captivity. This will be the last one, bro. So we talk about the Egypt, right? Can get to Exodus 1, chapter 1, verse 12 through 14. This will be the last one. Because that's the thing about it, man. You know what I mean? We go by our word, though, bro. Like, we go by our word, though, man. So, you know, if it was like a brother, like, let's say if it was like a Jake, right? Even a Jake, for example, this brother right here. This brother was my supervisor in the old plantation. My brother right here. And when every time this brother walked in, he clocked in, I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be cool. But let's say it was some other different, the majority of managers were Jake, though, at, you know, that plantation, though, you know what I mean? So it was all cool, though. But when this brother walked in, man, we had it easy and shit. We didn't have to worry about Bob.
Yeah, because I was more of a field Negro, you know?
Yeah.
you know, I was going against, you know, the house Negroes, you know.
Yeah, 'cause remember you jump in the back and start making the food?
Yeah, I'd make the food. I'd give out food, you know,
Yeah,
give
hell
out
yeah.
food to the brothers.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying though. That's a real leader right there.
We'd go in the back and just chill, you know.
Right, remember that?
Yeah.
We just go in the back, just chill.
Go back. There was a back door.
Hey bro, I remember one time we were in the back chilling, and someone was asking like, hello. We ignored his ass, or her. It was a girl. Hella ignored her, and I think she was an Edomite too though. But anyways, we were in the back chilling. Someone was asking like, oh hello, can I get some service? Hello. You like, man, fuck that. We were eating though, you know what I mean? But that goes to show, that's what I'm saying though, man. You have, you know, a brother that's your boss though, bro. Everything goes good, man. How's it going? Poppin'? What happened? Turn it off? No, I mean, you could talk right there if you don't want to get seen in the camera.
Oh no, we're not. We're just showing us.
Yeah, us. You thought it was recording that way?
No, it's not like that. I'm not like paranoid of what you're doing with the camera or what you're talking about or anything like that. You're really disturbing the peace though right here, man.
How are we disturbing the peace though?
Disturbing the peace. I'm across the street. I can hear you over there.
So the bus disturbs you, but the cars don't?
Well, my thing is this. You're disturbing my peace. And to be honest with you, I don't know what the fuck you guys are doing. I don't want to
Preaching
expect
at work,
nobody
yeah?
or nothing
Yeah.
what they're doing, but you know what? You guys got a trailer behind you at the background. Why don't you go get on the bricks? Why don't you go find somewhere else with a better background?
It's not about the image behind it. It's about hearing the word. You know what I mean?
You guys are.
But you know what? You don't have to worry though, because we're gonna relocate somewhere else because it's hot over here anyways.
It ain't hot over here. It's you know what the weather's gonna be when you come here.
No, but the thing is, we're coming from out of town, so we didn't know it was gonna be this hot.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter though. We come from out of town though, because where I'm
You're not
from.
a friendly guy or what?
No, I am a friendly guy. That's why I'm out here preaching the word though.
Well, you might be a friendly guy. You're from my town. You're from my town. You're to serve my peace. I'm asking you to stay up from here. So
But
I'm
we're
asking
just
you-
preaching the word though. You know what I mean?
We're almost done. We're gonna close out.
Yeah, but the thing is, like I said, like
We'll close out.
we're gonna relocate somewhere else though. You know what I mean?
We're gonna close out. Close
Well, you
out.
want to do your lessons over there at the other place?
You guys been doing this for 2 years over here. You guys started over there. Now you're right here. Over there,
Yeah,
I didn't
we've been-
tell you guys nothing.
Yeah.
Right here, I'm gonna tell you something.
Well, we've been here for a whole year, I
I've
think.
been here all my life. And I'm telling you, you're bothering me.
Yeah. Well, this is, you know, a public parking lot.
Yeah, you know,
If you want to just, you know, park.
It's public till you disturbing some shit.
Okay, so what are we doing exactly that you could hear us from inside your house? Yeah, inside the house.
Yes, I can hear you.
Damn, your house must be real quiet, bro. Cause am I too loud, or we just both of us are loud though?
I can hear you.
Because
I can hear you in your presence. And to me, it's just
the camera, they couldn't pick us up, so that's why.
Yeah, that's why we're here though.
whatever you're doing, what you're using, ain't my issue. Unless it's affecting me. Now it's affecting me. Now it's a problem.
That's why we got mics, because they could not even that could have heard us. So. if you
Yeah,
could
that's
hear
why
us-
we got these mics right here to pick up the volume more. You know what I mean? Our voice though a little bit more.
But yeah, well, you know.
Yeah, like I said, you know, you don't have to worry about us. We're gonna be
Now.
somewhere else next week though. You know what I mean?
Where you guys
From out of town.
I'm from Hanford.
so I can help you all see.
Well,
He's from out of town.
yeah, I'm from out of town though.
Avenel?
You know how now's that?
That's out of town, bro.
Yeah, it's pretty far, isn't it?
What's this county?
Oh yeah, it is, huh? Kings County.
You know, your life, what?
Some of it though, you know, moved around. Oregon, you know, things like that.
So what are you guys doing with this?
Just preaching the Bible. you know.
This is
Got a
the
little podcast or something, or what do you?
Yeah, we're on YouTube actually.
Yeah.
We got like some subscribers, you know, and we upload our videos so that they can hear the word, you know. That's why, because the Bible says that you have to go out into the streets and preach, you know, because, you know, that's where people walk.
Yeah, you're gonna even if you're in a bedroom podcasting and doing whatever you're doing, put it on YouTube. It's worldwide, so it's going everywhere. It's in the streets. The internet is the streets.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It does the heavy lifting though, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's cool what you guys are doing. For me, you're bothering me. this close.
Well, at least he came up to us and told us, you know what I mean? So, yeah, what we're telling you right now, like, we're just gonna, well, because like I said, we're gonna look for a different spot to, more shade though, because it's hot right here, you know? So, it's because last year, I mean, you saw, like, I would bring a canopy to give us shade though. You know what I mean, though? So, I would bring a canopy to bring shade though. And now, like I said, like, we're gonna really okay somewhere else, you know? So, you don't have to see us right here though, you know?
That'd be nice.
Huh?
That'd be nice.
All right.
We're gonna move and then shake off the dust.
Yeah. So we're just gonna wrap it up though right now, bro. You know?
I appreciate it, man. You guys really bothered me. Take care.
All right.
Need to take any
All right. It was Exodus 1, 12, verse 12 though.
Exodus 1 and 12.
Yeah.
But the more they afflicted them, the more they multiplied and grew, and they were grieved because of the children of Israel.
Exactly. So they were hated because we were growing more stronger and stronger though. So therefore, you know, we were getting oppressed more. You know what I mean? Especially when Esau gets feeling some type of way about it, or these, you know, like any other nation, because these were the, you know, the Egyptians, the Hamites though. They felt offended, you know, because we're getting more bigger and taller though. You know what I mean? So therefore they were like, well, we gotta stop that. Put them in slavery though. You know what I mean? So they did, man. They put our people to slavery for almost 400 years. You know what I'm saying? That's not righteous. How do you know, from 6 years? Imagine, 400, almost 400 years. That's nuts, bro. You know what I mean? So it goes to show these other heathens don't give a damn. You know what I mean? That man don't give a damn. Come on, bro. You know. So it goes to show, man. He didn't like what I was saying though. That's what offended him.
Well, this thing's not for him. You know?
Yeah, exactly. It wasn't for him. He might have been a Jake though, but who cares? You know. So yeah, that'd be it though, bro. You don't want to see got anything else to say?
So with that, we hope that's edifying. We want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushai, Ba'ashim, Kakudai. Double honors to the elders and apostles, the great millstone camps. They're teaching us the truth of the Bible. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect scattered around the world. Shalom.
Shalom.